Welcome back to the Big Pro Football Show. 𝗁𝗶𝘀𝗶𝗍, David Hawk, Clay Harbor. And at the end of the table is our new friend, Kyle Monangai, the rookie running back for the Chicago Bears, who is here with all the rookies tonight, which is so much fun. Are you going to spoil who's throwing out the first pitch tonight?
I don't even know. And if I did know, I don't think I should tell. If you know, it
maybe
might
I
be.
wasn't supposed
it
to
might
spoil.
be. I don't know. I know 𝗁𝗍 threw out one before, so we'll see.
Did you throw a strike?
A little shaky.
Okay.
What'd you think of Wrigley Field?
It was nice. It was nice. Yeah, it was nice.
You're not a big baseball guy, but you appreciate
I'm not.
it, right?
I'm not, but I do appreciate the fans, especially. They let you know that they support their teams.
Yeah.
Hey, before we came on air, Kyle said he thought he could take one out of here. Really?
I do, yeah.
I wouldn't doubt you.
I'm standing on that statement.
That's one thing you've told us, don't doubt you.
Yeah.
Nah, absolutely not.
Kyle, what's it been like these first few months, just getting adjusted, few weeks really? I mean, what's it been like being a Chicago Bear?
Yeah, it's been surreal. It's been surreal, but, you know, just working at the end of the day, we're playing football, doing what I love to do, and I'm blessed to do every day. So it's been surreal, but I'm taking everything in, working every day, and just getting closer with the guys, enjoying my time.
So it seems like in our business, whenever people refer to you at the draft, it's always 7th-round draft pick, Kyle Monangai.
Yeah.
What does that do to you? Does it motivate you? What do you think about being known as the 7th-round draft pick who maybe might be a long shot?
Yeah, I mean, I embrace it. People want to always put a label on me at every level of football I played. You know, it's something that I'm not used to. And, yeah, I'll wear it with pride. That's what it was. And then we'll see at the end of this thing what I'm known for.
So to go off of that with the 7th-round pick, like I was a guy who covered a lot of the draft here. You had back-to-back 1,200-yard years in the Big Ten for Rutgers, and you never fumbled the football in 707 career touches. Were you shocked that you lasted all the way to the 7th round?
Yeah, I mean, I would be lying if I said that's where I thought I was going to go. I definitely expected it higher of myself, but, you know, that's where the chips landed, and to be honest with you, couldn't be more excited to be where I am, the situation I fell in. And a lot of people that I talked to prior, they said it's not necessarily where you go, or what number you go, it's where you go. Like, that's the most important thing. So I'm blessed to be in Chicago, and I love how things ended up.
Kyle, a lot of people were maybe anticipating the Bears adding another veteran running back to that room this offseason. They didn't. A lot of those guys are off the board and have signed with other teams. Does that say anything to you about the belief that this coaching staff has in you and your ability to maybe compete for a solid role on this roster?
Yeah, it says something, but to me, I still got to prove to them that they made the right decision back in April and picking me, and, you know, I do that every day, and that's what my goal is every day. So whether it's workouts, meetings, whatever it is, practice, obviously, I'm going to go prove it every day that they made the right choice.
You played for an intense head coach at Rutgers, 𝗁𝗍, who was a former Bears assistant. He's a football lifer, and he will get in your face, and he's an intense guy.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson also comes across to us. Now, we know him as a play caller and an assistant, but so far it seems like he could be pretty intense and in your face as well. How would you describe the similarities and Ben Johnson's style?
Two different people, but coaching style, I think, you know, Coach Johnson has his moments where, you know, he's laid back and, you know, when we're firing, he expects what he expects. The similarity in the two, I think, is, you know, they're going to set out the expectation of what they want, and then they're going to demand that, and when they don't see it, something will be said. So, you know, I love the way he pushes us in practice. Practice is fun, it's high energy, and it starts with him.
To that effect, what about Bieniemy? How intense is that guy? I mean, we get to stand there on the practice field right by where you guys are doing your individual drills, and the words that come out of that man's mouth sometimes would scare me, but you guys are so tough, and you guys are able to take it. What does that coaching style do for you?
I'm used to it. I mean, I'm from New Jersey. That's how people coach me since I was 8 years old, and I love it. That's the type of coaching style I respond well to, and yeah, like you said, you guys hear it like every day. That's how he is, no matter what's going on. So.
Okay, what would you say the strengths of your game are, and if you had to fill up, say, some sort of a weakness to your game, the things you need to get better on, what would you say that is at this point in your career?
Right now, I think, you know, strength-wise, I've been able to, I think my vision's one of my strongest attributes I have. My ability to pass protect, something I take pride in. And, you know, first I'm a running back. I'm a ball carrier first. So I think just how I see the field and what I'm able to bring to the team, to the offense, when the ball's in my hand and out of my hands. You know, I think I'm versatile in that sense. And then weaknesses, I think it's just everything. Like, I'm very, I critique myself very heavily, and I always try to improve and see which ways I can improve my game. So, you know, whether it's trying to, you know, see things faster with studying film, whether it's bursting, you know, my physical, take care of my body, trying to see what weight I like to play at. Now I'm playing with bigger people, faster people. So just figuring things out. But weakness is something that I work on every day.
So if you have the kind of success that people think you're capable of having this year as a rookie, you wouldn't be the first 7th-round draft pick out of Rutgers to run the ball and be a successful running back. 𝗂iciah Pacheco with the Chiefs is the example. Have you talked to him about it? Do you know him at all? Did he set the example?
He was on the team.
I was on the team with him. Yeah, that's my brother for sure, and he's helped me along the way just with questions. Having someone that's done it, and like you said, 7th round, another guy that people thought wasn't going to amount to much, and then you see what he's done with his 3 years in the league so far. So, he's helped me a lot.
What are your plans these next couple of weeks to get ready for training camp? Will you be here? Will you go train somewhere? What do you like to do this
I'll be training.
Well, I guess this is also your first NFL offseason. I mean, how do you kind of figure out what you want to do?
Leaning on those guys like Pop, guys that I know that I'm close with that have done it, and hearing what they do, guys on the team, like the vets here, obviously, they accepted all of us with open arms, all the rookies. So whenever we have a question, they're always quick to answer and help us out. I'm going to be training. Getting ready for camp. I'm excited.
What do you think of Chicago? Have you been here before before the Bears drafted you?
So, no, I haven't. This is my first time when, we came for camp, for rookie minicamp, and I love it so far. I'm still figuring everything out, trying to see, where the good food spots, got to find those, and then just the whole Midwest in general, to being out here. So, it's been fun. I like it.
Anybody stand out to you? We were at OTAs and minicamp. Any players you played against or guys on the offense that you were just like, wow, like, welcome to the NFL, like, this guy could play? Was there one of those guys that really stood out?
Well, yeah. I think everybody, like, sometimes you kind of, and as rookies we talk about this and joke about it in the locker room, it's like, we're playing with guys that we've been watching, for a while. Like, first time meeting 𝗗cie 𝗄𝗶𝗹, I was like, this is 𝗗cie 𝗄𝗶𝗹. Like, that's kind of crazy. I'm taking reps with him and team, and it's like, dang, this is kind of surreal. But, DJ does his thing. All the guys that you hear about, like, in practice, how they show up on the field, that's how they show up in practice. So, you get to see guys that have been doing it a long time, and it's just fun to watch them work.
Is there a game on the schedule you're looking forward to most? Is there anything?
Opening night, Monday night versus the Vikings.
Football,
that's and also I can't lie, Black Friday versus the Eagles. It's gonna be fun. I got a lot of family that's already told me they're coming very deep to that game.
Growing up in Jersey, were you an Eagles fan?
I was not. I can't say that I was.
Who were you rooting for?
I was back in the day the Jets. The Jets I was definitely rooting for.
You missed out, man.
I did. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Kyle, I love this hat. I mean, it's 93 degrees out here. We got the beanie weather.
What are you going for there?
I just felt it was comfortable. Also, don't have a haircut, so.
Okay.
But I know you got to. But
right, cool.
Before we let you go, Clay Harbor played in the league for 9 years. What advice would you give a rookie going into the league? What to expect and what he should be ready for?
I would say find your routine. Pick that veteran guy, DeAndre Swift, a guy that's been doing it for a while in your room. When I came in, it was Brent Selleck with the Eagles. Find him, follow him, get the routine, the film room, the athletic room, go into the watching the tape, and really just figure out the routine day to day. When you get into the season and training camp, you'll really be able to figure that out. But to me, that was the main thing when I saw exponential growth from when I was a young guy was the routine. And make sure you get in your book, because coming into training camp, the guys that know what they're doing, they have a big step above the guys that are kind of still figuring it out. So you can really make a splash coming in and knowing your stuff. And I know Ben already called you out for being on your stuff during minicamp.
Yeah, gotta be.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Kyle, thank you so much. We're out of time, but this was so great getting to know you a little bit. We haven't gotten to talk to you much, so this has been really cool.
Thanks for doing this.
I can promise you have a lot of fans already in Chicago. 3 of them are sitting right here,
That's
so
awesome.
we're all
Thank you, guys.
I
appreciate you for having me.
Kyle Monangai, everyone. The Bears' 7th round rookie running back who is out to prove something we so appreciate.